Hi everybody, Renee here from O'Reilly Auto Parts to show you how to remove and replace the front strut assemblies on a 2006 Ford F-150. Procedures will be similar for most F-150 models from 2004 to 2008, but be sure to know the specifics for your vehicle before getting started. Once you've got your supplies together, here's what you'll do. Park on a level surface and open the hood. If your front wheels have hubcaps, use a flathead screwdriver or trim tool to remove them. Use a lug wrench or 21mm socket and breaker bar to loosen the lug nuts on the front wheels. Chock the rear wheels, then use a jack and jack stands to lift and support the front end. Remove the lug nuts and the front wheels. Use a 21mm socket and ratchet or breaker bar to loosen the tie rod nut. Use the holding feature to prevent the stud from spinning if needed. Leave the nut threaded in place at the end of the tie rod stud. Separate the tie rod end from the knuckle by lightly tapping the knuckle, making sure not to hammer the stud or damage the boot. If necessary, you may need to use a tie rod separator tool or pickle fork, but this could potentially damage the tie rod boot, so do so only as a last resort. Once the stud is broken free from the knuckle, remove the nut from the stud and separate the tie rod end from the knuckle. Now you'll loosen the 3 mounting nuts around the top of the strut assembly. Be sure not to do anything with the center nut at the top. This nut holds the components of the strut assembly together. Use a 15mm wrench and a rubber mallet if needed to break free the 2 mounting nuts you can access from the wheel well. The last nut toward the inside may be easier to loosen from the engine bay using a 15mm socket and extension. Remove 2 of the nuts, but leave one loosely threaded on a stud to keep the strut assembly in place when the bottom fasteners are removed. At the bottom of the strut, you'll see a nut and bolt securing the assembly to the control arm. Use a 30mm socket and breaker bar to loosen the nut, securing the bolt head with a wrench if necessary. 30mm sockets aren't common in most toolboxes, but O'Reilly Auto Parts carries axle nut sockets in a variety of sizes in our loaner tool program. Remove the nut from the bolt and remove the bolt, using a hammer and punch if necessary. Since our vehicle has a lift kit installed, we'll disconnect the upper control arm to make removal easier. This likely won't be necessary on your vehicle. Use a pry bar at the bottom of the strut assembly to separate it from the control arm. Secure the assembly with one hand and remove the nut from the top stud. Now you should be able to lower the whole strut assembly out of the wheel well. Compare your old assembly with your new one to make sure you have the right replacement part. It's also important to replace all the fasteners with new ones when you install your new strut assembly. Our Master Pro assemblies come with new nuts for the top studs to ensure a lasting repair. Lift your new strut assembly up into the wheel well and position the studs through their holes in the strut tower. Thread the top nuts into place by hand to hold the strut in place. Slide your pry bar through the bolt hole at the bottom of the strut and use it to adjust the angle if necessary. You can also use the pry bar to get the strut seated in the control arm and to adjust its position so that you can slide your new bolt into place. Once it's in place, thread the nut on by hand. Secure the bolt with your wrench and use your 30mm socket and ratchet to tighten the nut. Once the nut and bolt are secure, they need to be torqued to 351 foot-pounds. This will likely require a specialty torque wrench, as most typical torque wrenches do not accommodate this high torque spec. Reconnect the upper control arm if you disconnected it. Slip the tie rod end back into the knuckle. Thread the nut onto the stud. If it's a locking nut, the locking end should be facing up. Once you've tightened the tie rod nut, use your 21mm socket and torque wrench to tighten it to 111 foot-pounds. If you're using a castle nut instead of a locking nut, install a new cotter pin. Now use your 15mm wrench or ratcheting wrench and use your 15mm socket with extension to tighten down the top nuts on the strut assembly studs. Use a jack under the lower control arm to adjust the suspension to ride height and torque the top nuts to 35 foot-pounds. With those nuts torqued, remove the jack from the control arm. Put your wheel back into place and tighten the lug nuts so that the wheel is secure against the hub. Strut assembly should be changed in pairs, so repeat these steps on the other side. Lower the front end and remove the wheel chocks. Close the hood. Use your 21mm socket and torque wrench to tighten the lug nuts in a star pattern to 150 foot-pounds. Keep in mind, it's possible that you'll need an alignment after you've replaced your strut assemblies, so it may be best not to drive until you have your alignment inspected to prevent premature tire wear. And that's it! You'll find everything you need for this and other jobs at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store or O'ReillyAuto.com. If you're not completely comfortable doing this yourself, we'd be happy to recommend a professional shop or certified auto repair service center in your area. And be sure to subscribe so you see all our new video content. We'll see you again soon.